Hi students, this is Dr. Valenzuela and I thought I would do a quick video so that you all could see where to find things. So we are going to be using two websites, Desire to Learn, which is through Highlands University, and then also the Connect through McGraw-Hill. So here I have a screenshot of the Desire to Learn homepage, and this is the way it is set up. I'm viewing this as a student. Remember that the most important parts are the assessments, the resources, and the communication. In the news area, I will post information that I think is important or that might be of interest to some of you. Okay, and this is just general information, not necessarily pertaining to the class. If you go to assessments, you will find the Dropbox, grades, quizzes, self-assessment, and surveys. We will probably be using the Dropbox for the midterms and the final, but for everything else, you will go to grades, and this is where I have all the assignments posted and listed already. Your resource button gives you access to the calendar, the content, rubrics, NetTutor, and the HU library. In this area, the content button is the most important one. Content is also listed here under Content Browser, and this is where you will see everything that is related to the class. I'll come back to the content in just a second. The communication, I guess, the most important one is the discussions. You could use the email or class list to send me or your peers an email. And in this area, we'll be using the discussions the most, okay? And this is also where you could find Zoom. So if we need to schedule an online meeting, it'll be a Zoom meeting, and this is where we will go, or where you will go. Okay, so for the content area, if you click there, it'll bring up this page. And again, this is the most important areas of this particular site that you need to look at. Always start here. Start here gives you the syllabus, the course calendar, the required materials, the academic calendar, and then there's some information on help, how to access the Mundo, Netiquette, and then audio and video recording services. So right now I'm using Screencast-O-Matic, and what Screencast-O-Matic does is it gives you up to 15 minutes free, and then anything else you would need to do a subscription for that. But everything is listed here, weeks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the week 16 as well. And so remember I said we're going to be using Desire to Learn, so this is where we're at right now. And we're also going to be using Connect. So please read all of this information. It's a lot of details, but it will help help you to understand how the setup is for this particular class. Okay, so when you, or in order to access the material, the electronic textbook, you need to click here. And then what it does, it allows you to register now. Okay, then you're going to register. You're going to submit your Highlands email. I'd rather you submit the Highlands email. And then when you click submit, it's going to take you to another page. It won't take me because I'm an instructor. But what you want to do is once you hit submit, and it takes you to that next page, submit your information, and then there's going to be a button over here that says Start Courtesy Copy. Okay, so that's the one you want to hit for now. It gives you 10 days of courtesy copy so that you could access the textbook and all of that great information. Once you have access to it, this is what you'll see. Okay, so I'm taking you there and it will be Spanish 102 Spring 2018, and this is what you're going to see. Here I changed it to the student view. Okay, so start here. You're going to take those 2 quizzes, and then here are the chapters that we will be working on. Chapter 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so it's working on this, but just make sure you go to the Start Here button, and the 2 assignments that are due on Sunday at midnight will be listed here. Okay. The first chapter that we're going to be working on is Capítulo 9, Buen Provecho, and that doesn't start until the, week 2. I believe I posted that. So the first assignment that's due is this one. Okay, on 2-4, and then the Capítulo 9, Repaso Vocabulary and Gramática. So those 2 will be due on the 4th. And then here's the due date for Videoteca and for Mi País on the 8th. And then Escríbelo Tú en Mi Restaurante, and that's not until the 18th. Okay, so the Start Here, the 2 quizzes that you're going to be taking, it's just watching a couple of videos and then also answering questions. And the videos are in English and you answer in English. Okay, so it's just so that you can familiarize yourself with Connect, with this particular McGraw-Hill product, which is Connect. Accessing the textbook, the electronic textbook, you click here, and then it'll just bring up all the chapters. And of course, you'll click on chapter 9, Buen Provecho, and this is where it will start. Okay, and then this is pretty easy. I would recommend that you start with listening to the videos. It might be a little difficult to understand what is being said, but this helps you to start listening to Spanish and understanding bits and pieces here and there. Okay, so again, this is Connect through McGraw-Hill, and then all you have to do is go back to a home page, and it'll take you back to the Start Here button, or it'll take you back to the main menu where you have the Start Here, the Capítulo 9, 10, 11, 12, the chapters that we will be using. Okay, so that's for that. And let me see I got us out of the Desire to Learn. Okay, so again, the Desire to Learn, view as a student. Okay, I'm viewing it as a student. Again, so you could either, for the content area, you could either go here, content, or you could go here. I usually go here because it brings up everything. Okay, so when you're in the Start Here button, you're going to see this. This is the syllabus here. Okay, here's the course class schedule. And then you're going to see this, preguntas here, preguntas. That will actually take you to the discussions. Okay, so preguntas here. This is where you would post a question that is not confidential. And then this is where you're going to post your introductions. So I've already replied to 2 students. And what I want to let you know is that, for example, when you, I said go ahead and record yourself as your introduction. So what you're going to do is hit the reply to thread. And then here where it says add attachments, if you go here, it's the upload button, the record button, then choose existing. What you're going to do is record the audio or video. You could record an audio or video. It's up to you. You do a new recording, and then gives you, I think, 1 minute. See how it's 1 minute, but it's going to be less than that. So you're going to record yourself and then add it, and make sure you add it to the file, okay, and post, and then it'll show up. Okay, for example, I've already done one. Okay, so let me see here. See how I've already done one? Okay. Hola, Juliana. Qué bueno que pudiste grabar tu introducción. See how that was just a quick, and that's how it's going to show up, just a quick little audio file. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, let me know, but everything should be here and accessible to you. Thank you.